You've lived long enough to know. There are moments in life that are unlike any other. Not because the weather is nicer, or because things are easier, but because something in your heart is calling you. That's what's happening right now. God, who loves you more deeply than you can possibly understand, is calling you. Not to blame you for the past, not to wait for you to be perfectly ready, but to whisper to you, gently but urgently, my child, a new beginning is coming, and it begins today with me. You don't have to do everything right. You just have to open your heart. Just say yes, and God will do the rest. He will enter every little corner of your life, the broken places, the broken trust, the dreams you thought you had lost. He will restore hope, and no one, nothing can stop the work He has begun in you. You may have come a long way. But the amazing thing is, God is not done with you. Every step forward, however slow, will be guided by Him, and each step will have purpose, will have power from heaven. Today is not too late. Today is a divine opportunity. If this touches you, don't keep it to yourself. Let your light shine. Maybe with a word, maybe with a small action, even a simple gesture, like supporting the mission by buying a coffee, can bring light to others. Begin again. Not tomorrow, not when you feel ready, but today. With God, there comes a moment quiet, almost imperceptible, when your soul begins to stir. It doesn't long for more possessions, accomplishments, or noise, but for something far deeper. Peace, meaning, connection. Perhaps you've lived through many seasons, some bursting with joy, others weighed down by sorrow, silence, or questions that still linger. But no matter what roads you've walked, or how heavy the journey has been, a new beginning opens before you now, not because of your performance, not built on perfection, but rooted in grace. Gentle, steady, eternal grace. God isn't waiting for you to have it all together. He's not asking for flawless faith. He's offering an invitation, pure, simple, holy. Come, He says, let me restore you. Let me awaken what's been sleeping inside your heart. If you let this truth settle into the deepest places of your soul, you'll begin to feel His nearness more clearly than ever before. You'll be equipped not just to get by, but to rise above everything that's held you back for years. Perhaps you've tasted failure, or hope has felt like a memory fading in the rearview mirror. And yet, here it is again. Hope, whispering of a divine reset. A chance not to relive the past, but to begin again with new clarity, fresh courage, and a heart softened by mercy. God's work of transformation isn't rushed. It's a quiet journey, unfolding step by step. And in that process, He teaches you to love again deeper than before. He strengthens your confidence, not in yourself, but in who you are in Him. He leads you to walk in the very purpose He designed for you. Long before you ever took your first breath, what He's asking of you is simple. Hey, yes. Not a grand gesture, just a quiet surrender, a letting go of fear, of doubt, of the need to control. And though you may not see the whole path ahead, He promises this. You won't walk alone. He will be your strength when you're weak, your compass when you're lost, your steady rock when storms rise. But it doesn't end there. God is also calling you to be a light, not a spotlight, not a performance, but a steady flame burning in the night for someone else who needs it. Your story, your wisdom, your scars, they are not disqualifiers. They are sacred. Through them, He will shine. So pause. Let this moment be holy. Let it be personal. God is not done with you. In fact, He's just getting started. And even now, He whispers not in thunder, but in tenderness. Come, rest. Let me awaken your soul to a life of peace, purpose, and power. This is not wishful thinking. It's a promise rooted in eternity, and it all begins today. with Him. Even if you have only a single quiet minute today, let this truth settle deep in your heart. You are seen. You are cherished. You bring joy to the heart of God. This is not a message of pressure or expectation. It's a whisper of love from the one who has watched every quiet sacrifice, every small act of kindness, every hidden moment of endurance that no one else seemed to notice. Your quiet faithfulness moves the heart of your heavenly Father. You may not think much of it, but He does. When you've walked through long nights of pain, days filled with uncertainty, or seasons when your strength seemed to run dry, was there, and still is, not disappointed, not impatient, but tender, protective, and deeply moved by your resilience. And because of your unwavering trust, even in the midst of trials, He releases blessings over your life and your family, blessings of protection, provision, and peace that transcends all understanding. He is gently inviting you now. Keep moving forward. Don't let fear steal your joy. Don't let weariness drown out your hope. And when you're overwhelmed, talk to Him. Speak from your heart, not with polished words, but with honesty. Even your confusion is welcome in His presence, especially your weakness, especially your worry. He already knows. And still, He stays. Remember this. His peace and His love are not like the love we've experienced from people love that can grow cold, change suddenly, or vanish without warning. His love is eternal, constant, steady, and He warns your tender heart not to place its deepest trust in those who can leave, betray, or misunderstand you. That sacred place belongs to Him alone, because He will never leave. He will never change. And now He's calling you not just to receive, but to reflect, to be a bearer of His love to others. 3 hearts, He says. Someone near you is longing for hope. Someone's soul is tired. Someone's waiting for a word of comfort you might carry. Will you let your life speak? If today you're seeking answers, if you're praying for direction, if the way ahead still looks dim, hear this gently. He is the answer. He is already leading you, even when you cannot yet see the road. And when loved ones fail you, when relationships shift or fall away, His arms remain open. His embrace never loosens. Speak with Him like you would with your closest friend. There's no need to filter, no need to pretend. Just open your heart. Let the walls down, and you will begin to feel healing flow, not because your problems vanish, but because your soul finally rests. The anxiety lifts, and His peace, that supernatural, grounding, holy peace, takes its place. So hold fast to this. You are not invisible. You are known, you are heard, you are deeply, deeply loved. Come close. Trust Him again, and in doing so, discover strength and peace far greater than anything this world could ever offer. There is a quiet voice, gentle, steady, yet full of power, calling to you today. It doesn't come with accusation or shame. It isn't demanding perfection. Instead, it's an invitation, one wrapped in compassion, acceptance, and unshakable love. Come closer, He says. Lay it all down. Bring your burdens. Bring your fears. Bring your dreams, the ones still alive, and the ones that feel too broken to name. Even the whispers of despair that echo in the hidden places of your soul. Bring those too. God is not waiting for you with judgment. He's not tallying your failures or waiting for you to prove your worth. A Spirit of God speaks in kindness, in gentleness, in healing. And He's been waiting for you, not just today, but every day, with new mercy, fresh light, and open arms. Even if you feel like you've hit rock bottom, even if you've gone silent in prayer or wandered far from faith, your miracle begins the moment you turn your heart back toward Him. It doesn't start with strength. It starts with trust. One small spark of belief is enough to light the way. And so he gently asks, will you say it today? Even in your simplest words, I need you, I love you. That small prayer is more than enough. It unlocks something eternal. It draws heaven near. He's calling you not to survive another day, but to live it with purpose, with direction, and with new joy. Let go of the love that's proven shallow, the people who couldn't see your worth. You don't belong to them. You belong to the one who sees you, treasures you, and will never walk away. He promises this. What has held you down, he will remove. What has dimmed your light, he will replace with hope, strength, and freedom. Those who once overlooked or dismissed you, they will stand in awe as they witness the beauty he's always seen in you. He is sending answers to your long-held prayers. Right now, in his perfect timing, in his perfect way, from his throne of grace. But there is a choice. Those who reject his love will miss the peace they were created for. But if you receive this truth by faith, just as you are, right now you will rise, you will be held, and you will begin to walk in a life more radiant, more sacred, more filled with divine love than you ever imagined possible. And if you're still unsure, still wondering if this could really be for you, listen closely. My child, he whispers, I love you. No conditions, no limits. Come close to me today. Let go of fear. Step into the life I prepared for you, full of grace, overflowing with purpose, and anchored in everlasting love. This is your moment. Let it be holy, let it be real, and let it begin with him, God beloved. Today, I am sending you a gentle, yet powerful message, a reminder that you are never alone. I see every step you take. When you struggle in silence, when your eyes are red with anxiety, when you ask yourself, am I strong enough? I am there, never far away, never turning away. I invite you to come close. Don't be shy, don't hold back. Express your love to me, sincerely, like a child leaning his head on his father's lap. Lay all your worries, all your disappointments, all your unfulfilled desires at my feet. I know, I understand, and I listen. Whether you are walking in the dark valley or climbing the steep peaks of life, my light shines on every step you take. Not for a moment do I leave you. No force can pull you away from my loving and powerful hand. When you are weary, when your heart is broken, I do not turn away. Instead, I embrace you like a true and merciful father, wiping away your tears. Not with silence, but with eternal promises that you are loved, kept, chosen, and restored. I promise that the trial you are facing will not crush you, but will lift you up. You will come out of it not only with greater strength, but with deeper kindness, with a heart that knows it is God who walked with you through the fire and the deep water. Do not give up. Your faith is more powerful than you think. It can break chains. It can break down invisible walls that have bound you for so long. Keep praying. Keep believing. I am working, even if you do not see the results yet. And as you are healed, I invite you to be an instrument of healing for others. Whisper a word of love to the 3 weary souls around you. A small gesture, a warm look, a gentle word of comfort. It is enough for my peace to flow into their hearts. Keep the faith. Even when others give up, you are called to stand firm. Because you do not stand alone. You stand on the strong fortress that is me, the one who has kept his promises to all generations, the one who has sent his angels to serve you, the one who is guarding your every hidden desire. And today, I repeat in a whisper but an undeniable voice, my beloved, I am here, strong, faithful, and unchanging. Hold on to me, and I will guide you through every storm with the love, healing, and strength of heaven. Beloved, I am sending you a message today, gentle, yet deep and loving. A reminder that I rejoice each time you draw near, whether you come in joyous excitement or in silent tears. I never tire of hearing your prayers. On the contrary, I long to hear every sigh, every unfulfilled dream, every worry you dare not tell anyone. Seek me, not with haste, but with all your heart. Offer me everything your burdens, your tightly held plans, the dreams you fear are shattered. When you give it all to me, you will find a miracle. My blessings are never lacking, and my answers far exceed anything you could ever hope for. I know life can be tiring. There are days when it seems that the joy has receded, and all that remains is waiting. But the time of sorrow is over, and a new season is coming, a season of joy and restoration. You do not need to hold on to worry after you have given it to me. Do not let it continue to drain you. Instead, rest in my presence. Place of peace that never fails. Focus on what really matters: family, faith, my word, prayer, and mercy. As you keep your eyes on these things, you will see more clearly my hand at work, quietly but powerfully in every aspect of your life. Do not fear the future. I am going before you, preparing the way, and will never leave you. The prayers you offer for your loved ones, I am listening. The miracle is not far away. It is coming step by step. And no matter how chaotic the world around you may be, you and your family can live in peace if you choose to trust in me. I ask only one simple thing. Tell me that you love me. That voice, honest and devoted, is what I love most. Begin each day by resting in me, and you will feel my warmth, forgiveness, and unfailing love flowing into every moment of your life. If you are willing to let go of the past, I will wipe away every wound, every mistake, and lift you up into a new life, a life built on light, hope, and unfailing grace. Come to me every day, every moment. Give me your worries. Put your trust in me, and I will give you lasting peace, lasting strength, and an unending flow of blessings. Today, I call you by your name with all my tenderness, kindness, and unwavering love, not to remind you of what you have not done, but to invite you into a safe place where my eternal love and infinite power await. I do not demand perfection from you. I do not wait for you to qualify before coming to me. On the contrary, I love you in your vulnerability. My love does not come from merit, but from the heart of a Father who never changes. Begin each day with me, not with a hasty prayer or a mechanical habit, but with a heart that listens, truly listens. Offer me everything that is in your heart, your unspoken worries, your hidden disappointments, even your seemingly small dreams. For to me, nothing is small when it comes to you. Don't live with the pressure to do it right, do it enough, or do it better. That pressure doesn't come from me. It only robs you of the peace I want to give. Let go of the idea that you have to deserve to be loved. The truth is, you have always been loved, and that love will never change. Forgiveness and eternal life are not rewards for constant effort, but gifts that I paid for with my life. A gift that requires no conditions, only a heart that accepts it in faith. And if your heart feels weak today, rest assured. For in that moment, I will be your strength. A new faith will rise in you, not from you, but from me. A stability will be built not on circumstances, but on my unwavering love, no matter how storms rage, no matter how long the nights are. Each morning you will be awakened by faith, peace, and joy, not from without, but from deep within your soul that I have touched. I know there will be times when you feel lost. You may stumble, but I will not abandon you. My love is always seeking, always waiting. No pain can make you less precious in my eyes. You are still you, my child, loved, chosen, and protected, even if others betray you, abandon you, or misunderstand you. I will not. I am the rock that cannot be extinguished, the peace that nothing can take away. So, my child, come close. to me. Trust in my love, not through perfection, but through surrender. Let each day begin with me, and in me you will find everything you are looking for. Peace, strength, and a hopeful future. Konyu dsu. Trong nung inge long kon. Mui mi ti. Hai, nung lo ton ba ve va bang ti dg na de ji season hun. Hang. Tavien hang yk. Kang ri sha. Kang im long. Kang huen lang. Ta non thi tin hio con hang tri que. Nung kiem. Kang eng il. Nung li csu nuyan cha gg saying kep vasises mui mon ki con. Ccju gc. Tin trong mt the ggag bkttrcc. Tamuan con in shen rang. Con kang elsis li. Va con kang chin hmdmdnh dot the gg ne luan law. SFA. Jia en sang ve bong ti. Inge si nung gi. Dende. Si nung gi en h md en lane and. Trung Tin David. Mosque. Kuk tun tri ve kuk tong ji. Kong ting kin kwe goi kat. Fen ba ni ve kao. 9. Chin trong nong kong kik kai. H non ra rang cc sin din kang. Han ti ben then. Ma tu ta cha jh. San ve han. Yong trong h. Ke the isin sis. Ji jiang jiu vao long con. Ses the vain. Rang con ji tit. Rang kim gicc jang siang con. Vien ich rang ta. Ji bien re con. 9 ss that law. Ta thi tintiam long chan fan ca con. Ve chin trong lse con tao. Na kang ko ji thay ji. Ta hangam theme hen yong ji bin ji kwak ggi kong ton ti bon rong ra. An. Ingoi. Con kang sien fi hon huggs tar yu. Tun yu ta. Kang hinti hio con lam. Ma ti chin con gi con. La con. Si ta. Con ggc. Chu 8 benem ti jiao gcgggi. Kang hiog ko the bng no. Kang ling. Kang thi bi. Kang hon sien now ko the kain ta ti bien con. Kang bao gig. Taban cho con kang la ses tha vel. Ma con la ses bien yuen ving. Ss keen non trong chu ji. Tun yu gub. Kong vi tang lei ruk rd ki con jate neum tin neum. Ta. Metrong con. Ta ki dy mtgc tin mdn kang fi. Lam tinium tin mung man. Ma la gc tin dam hung dy. Dam bgc. Tip. Dam tin vow hio kang fi. Vai san trung vin vien ses that ggi con. Kang hai chun gc. Ta y trong con. Hyong dien ting bgc chan. Ban cho con hm quien. Gvit que cam dive. Ses bo via terchak mgi heim nui. Ki con kang con ccc. G chin hio. Tasen chin hiong thay con. Ki con kao kach otha. Ta la ses chui lan. Ki con gc sing. Ta la kante g. Con hong dy. Vagig k. Tam ui con bgc vow mt kong kik hun esnin heng. Quyen nang. Banang si long. Tin. Vei si nung yugugi ca con. Li cha. Con tin. I cha. Con tin. Hai ji li ca ta thin sao. Vow lane chen con. Turkfanan. Sangcho mi bg sin. Turkfan yong luk trong mi tran chin cagc. Tin. Turkfan li nik rang con gg's u. Ggc e. Bgg's gun ju. Con chen kang. Con shen kang. Con gg's gi. V ggz. E. G-E-D-C, Gun-ju. David G-H-E-C Goliath, Kang Phi Vien Ngem Dien, Ma Vien Ta La C-C-C-M Dien Cie Ang, Mosk Ji Ruk Bien, Kang Phi Vien Ang Ko Quyen Nang, Ma Vien Ta La Quyen Nang Hung Phia Sao Kung Vi, Con, Kang Sien Phi La Gi, Hung Trong Mt, Ji 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 Chi Sai, Chi Sien Bz Sai VVI, Long Can GM, Vien Ta La Hing Kang Bao Gig Ri Sha Kon, Cho Di Huang Kan Sai Ko Ti Team, Cho Di Long Kan Ko Chao, O. Ta La Shik Neo Chik Chung Kang Ri, Ta La Anglais, Kang Ti Trong Kiem, Ta La, Hing Hang Gi Kan Beng Ti Ti Si Tun Yu Siang Thien, Yang, VNV, Kan UDS, Hung SD, Hung Long Ta, Chi Chun Kan, Ta Hang Y Trong Kan, Mata Sen Kang Bao Gig Ri Sha Kon, Kang Ko Hiog La Kang Da, Ki Ta Y Kung Kan. Beloved, I am sending you a message, not in thunder, not in an instantaneous miracle, but in a gentle silence that creeps into your moments of greatest vulnerability. When the winds of doubt blow through your soul, when uncertainty shakes the foundations of your faith, I call you, stand firm on my promises. Trust in me, not with perfection, but with a sincere heart, and you will see the miracle unfold. Even when you feel unworthy, not good enough, not strong enough, I look at you with eyes full of compassion, with unconditional love. I do not wait for you to be enough, for I am the fullness you need. In the darkness of sadness, my love covers you like a holy cloak, lifts you up when you fall, embraces your soul when tears have no words to say. My love, my beloved, dispels fear. It brings joy beyond understanding, unexpected victories, and quiet but sure miracles. I encourage you to take courage, not because you can do it alone, but because I am with you. Every battle you fight is not forgotten, and no trial is too small for me to care about. I know sometimes the outcome is not what you expect. Doors remain closed, prayers remain silent. But do not let disappointment overwhelm your heart. I am quietly arranging, adjusting, building every little thing, so that in the end, the best will be revealed in its time. Every promise I make, I will fulfill, not a second too late, not a step too far. And so I invite you to be patient. Trust that the seeds you sow with your tears are taking root deep in the ground. A bountiful harvest will come, not because you have tried hard enough, but because I am faithful. In the meantime, come to me. In my presence you will find safety, protection, and true rest. You may not see the path ahead clearly, but I do, and I am walking before you. The darkness cannot touch you without my permission. Give me your burdens today, the worries that haunt you in the night. I never tire of guarding your heart. And finally, know this, I see you. Truly, I know your hidden weariness. I know your unspoken worries. And I long, with my strong, gentle, all-powerful arm, to free you from every bondage. So do not fear. Do not be discouraged. I am working for you, even now, even if you do not realize it. Rest in my unwavering love. For every step you take, whether in the light or in the darkness, I am with you. I see the smile you try to maintain every day, even when inside you there is an undercurrent. I listen to the prayers you whisper at night, where no one else can hear, the sighs, the tears that fall onto your pillow, and the weariness you dare not speak for fear that others will not understand. But I understand. I feel. And I am moved with compassion. You are not alone in your pain. I am here, not to reproach you for being weak, but to embrace you with my healing love and my unfailing light. No matter how dark the situation, no matter how hopeless it seems, I can turn it all around. In me, there are no dead ends, only paths opened, step by step, by faithful hands. Rest assured, my child, in my arms you are protected. No enemy can harm your soul. No darkness can touch your heart when you take refuge in me. I am the stronghold, the refuge of the weary. I invite you to receive the peace that the world cannot give and cannot take away. Let me heal your deepest wounds, revive your weary spirit, and guide you to live out the great purpose I placed in you before you were born. I am at work, beyond what your eyes see, beyond what your heart dares to dream. Good things are being prepared little by little, silently, but powerfully. My child, do not let criticism or rejection turn you away from the path I have for you. There is no hardship too great, no wound too deep that I cannot heal. The enemy will try to sow doubt, to make you feel invisible or inadequate. But I go before you, I fight for you, and deliverance is closer than you think. I know there have been times when you have tried to carry it all alone. But your soul was not made to live without the living water, my presence. Without me, your heart will wither, no matter how good things look on the outside. I whisper every day, I love you, and I watch over you, not to judge, but to sustain. So don't chase after the approval of men. Those compliments are fleeting, and those eyes can turn away. Put your trust in me, who never changes, never leaves, and always chooses you, even when you don't choose yourself. Every morning when you wake up, it's not just a new day. It's a gentle reminder that I still love you, still accompany. You still wait for you to come closer to me. And when you utter even a small prayer, or a sigh that seems desperate, I listen. I answer with grace, with boundless love. So my child, do not hesitate to draw near to me. Let my love refresh your soul, lift you from your weary ways, and lead you to a future filled with hope, where you will see more clearly than ever. You are the one I love, and I never will leave you. You may be walking in uncertainty. Your mind may be filled with worries about tomorrow, but stop for a moment and listen. I am here, and I still love you, not because you are strong, not because you are always right or perfect. I love you simply because you are my child. That love does not waver with emotion, does not fade when you stumble, and does not withdraw when you are weak. It is always there, eternal and steadfast. If you approach me with a sincere faith, even as small as a mustard seed, I can do things beyond your imagination. Do not let your fragile emotions or changing circumstances guide your heart. You will not be able to walk if you wait for what you see. But if you cling to me, the one who does not change, you will stand firm. No matter how the world shakes, you are set apart, blessed to shine. Some people will look at you and wonder, how can you be at peace in the midst of pain? How can you love in the midst of hurt? They don't understand, but you know, that's the strength that comes from me. So don't waste time with jealousy, criticism, or contemptuous looks. They don't define you. I am the one who gave you your name. Be faithful in the little things. Follow my words with a sincere heart. And every day, tired or fulfilled, come back to me. I'm waiting for you with open arms. You don't have to hide your weaknesses. You don't have to try to be okay. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for sincerity. And when you're lost, just call me. I'll listen, not with scolding, but with infinite and gentle love. Give me the burdens that weigh you down, your fears about the future, your finances, your health, your broken relationships. Nothing is too big for me. I can carry them all, and in my presence you will find true freedom. Where peace replaces anxiety, where new life sprouts from the broken place, do not dwell on the past. I have thrown your mistakes into the deep. See, I do not resurrect what I have forgiven, nor do I take back what I have promised. Every tear you shed, I collect it. It is proof that you still desire me, and because of that, I am closer than ever. There will come a time when someone will ask you, how do you keep your faith, your peace in this life? And when that happens, do not hesitate. Tell me about me, the one who redeemed you, created you, and calls you beloved. Every breath you take is a gift, and I desire that you live it with joy, purpose, and blessing. So, my dear, do not be afraid. Do not try alone. I see you. I love you. And I am holding your hand. Give me your pain. I will bear it. Give me your future. I will lead the way. In me, you will find peace, strength, and a life filled with miracles. Today. Right now. Just turn back. True wealth is not measured by what you hold, but by the deep, unspeakable joy that can only be found when you enter into the living presence of God. It is not a joy that depends on circumstances, but a joy that surpasses all understanding. A spiritual joy that cannot be shaken. God loves you. His love is unchanging, unaffected by mistakes, age, or the vicissitudes of life. Though mountains crumble, though the heavens fall, His love remains steadfast, eternal, and unfading. And His love is so perfect that it casts out all fear. When darkness covers the soul, when negative words grip the heart, open your mouth and proclaim His word. The light of His truth cannot be overcome. Darkness cannot overcome that which is sealed with power and life. God doesn't promise to take every trial away from you, but He promises to be with you in every storm. He uses adversity not to destroy you, but to sharpen your faith, to draw you closer to Him, to teach you to trust even when things seem dark. He doesn't just dwell in the splendor, He also whispers in the silence. When everything around you is silent, when your sleep is heavy with anxiety, He whispers peace into your soul. Even in the darkest night, the light of His promise burns bright, never to be extinguished. If you ever doubt that love, look to the cross. There, Jesus bore the sin, the shame, and the death that you deserved. And then, when He rose again, it wasn't just His victory. It was the guarantee of your victory. You are no longer a victim. You are a participant in the resurrection, in the glory, in the hope that cannot be stolen. When you are exhausted, remember, God has won the battle, and in Him you have not failed. When your mind is bewildered, when you do not know which way is the way out, He gently calls you back, not with a thunderclap, but with a gentle whisper. My child, I am still here. You may not fully understand why this or that happened, but He gives you something better than understanding, His presence. A presence that never leaves you, that does not judge, that does not reject. He understands every thought, every emotion you harbor in your heart. Nothing is too big for Him to fear, and nothing is too small for Him to ignore. So, come close. Put it all in His hands. There you will find unshakable joy, unquenchable love, and a life that cannot be stolen. Don't carry your burdens alone. You were not made to suffer in silence, nor do you need to pretend to be strong. God knows every beat of your weary soul. He invites you to come close, to open up, to be honest, to be fragile, to be troubled. Because in His presence you will find rest. He is the never-ending source of living water, satisfying your deepest longings, things that no earthly success can ever fill. And then He invites you to go out, to love as He loves, without limits, without calculation. Forgive even when you are hurt. Encourage even when you are weak. Help the lonely. Shine a light in the dark. Because when you love like that, you are showing Him in the world. Every time you forgive, you show the world the compassionate heart of God. You lack nothing because you have Him. Don't despise the little acts of love. a quiet prayer, a caring gesture, a compassionate look. They are all seen by Him, and He will make them bear fruit in their season. Let God's truth be the foundation of your thinking. Clear away the lies that whisper every day, the complexes, the comparisons, the quiet voice of the enemy that tells you you're not good enough. No one has the right to define you except the one who created you in love. If there is something He is putting in your heart, a prompting to help, to comfort, to pray, or simply to read His word, obey. It is in that simplicity that God's wonderful plan unfolds. You are never old enough to not need God, no matter how mature, strong, experienced people may call you. You are always a precious child to Him. Come to Him every day as a child and receive new strength, peace, and joy beyond human understanding. Be honest with Him. Let His light shine into even the darkest corners, the things you have hidden away, the things you have avoided, and you will find a freedom deeper than you ever imagined. Let gratitude fill you, in song, in whispers, in quiet moments. For where there is gratitude, fear and anxiety cannot reign. In the end, no matter how dark the night, no matter how dim the future, you need not fear, because God holds your future. Let the quiet spaces of your life become holy places, places where you can renew, reflect, and rest in the gentle presence of the one who loves you more than you love yourself. He is still here, and nothing, no past, no trials, no darkness can separate you from that love. There are things you don't need to say out loud, because God has been listening since before the thought even formed in your mind. He is never tired, never far away. Every breath, every heartbeat, every moment of anxiety or quiet joy, all touch His heart. To Him, nothing about you is insignificant. You are deeply loved, completely understood. You can approach Him, not with fear, not with guilt, but with bold trust, because you have been clothed with righteousness, not by your own merits, but by the price He has paid. God doesn't expect you to be perfect. He knows you are weak. And strangely enough, it is where you feel most inadequate that His power shines brightest. He doesn't ask you to perform miracles. You just need to believe. Believe enough to walk, even if the path ahead is unclear. Trust enough to let go, to breathe and let Him work through your life in ways you may not expect. Each day you live is not a random sequence of days. It is a journey written step by His hand, an opportunity to learn to trust more deeply, to reflect Him more clearly, and to untie the knots that have weighed you down for so long. And when you stumble, because everyone stumbles, He doesn't take His eyes off you. He picks you up. He encourages you with a random Bible verse, a word from an unexpected friend, or just a feeling in your heart that you are not alone. He still speaks to you, not with thunder, but with whispers, a quiet dawn, an unexpected solution, a gentle comfort. These seemingly random things are actually His way of embracing your soul. So, leave your burden in His hands. He doesn't just take the pain away. He turns it into something beautiful. Tears are not meaningless. They are collected by Him, and then from those tears, He weaves strength. A strength that is gentle, quiet, but unbreakable. Even when the world turns its back on you, He never leaves you. You may not see Him, but He is there, faithful, caring, protective, loving, always, and more than prayers or grand gestures. God sees what touches His heart the most, your faith. Faith that remains steadfast, even when you have no answers. Faith that endures, even in the midst of trials. That faith, however simple, is the highest praise. He sees you. He understands you. He loves you. And He is with you. Every step, every beat, every day. There are times when your soul longs for one thing only, rest. Not a fleeting sleep, but a deep rest, where the burden of the heart is gone, where the mind stops racing. And it is there that God invites you to come close to him. In his arms, you will be reborn with a new life, new strength, and a never-ending well of peace. The world may change. People may turn away. But he does not. He is the strong fortress, the unshakable rock. In every storm, from outside and from within you, he is the absolute safety. He does not leave. He does not ignore. Every heartfelt prayer, however faintly uttered or just a sigh, reaches him, and he responds with a love deeper than human understanding, with a power beyond all circumstances. When doubt comes like a whirlwind, when the voice in your mind says, "God has forgotten me," it is he who calls your name in a voice both strong and gentle. He reminds you that his power is greater than any force against you. You are not created to live in fear, nor destined for defeat. You were created to walk in victory, for he is the one who redeems, heals, and gives you hope. And when you feel weakest, he is the strongest in you. He doesn't need you to be strong. He needs you to be real. He needs you to dare to believe. Again, even if your faith is as small as a mustard seed, he has lit a fire that no wind can extinguish. Reject the poisonous whispers that your prayers are meaningless, that you won't see miracles because you're not good enough. He promised, "I will never leave you," and he keeps his word. Whether you are tired, anxious, or feel abandoned, he is there, he is listening, and he loves you with an unshakable love. He wants you to see yourself as he does, as the chosen one, the mighty warrior, the one with a living faith in your heart. Your life is not ordinary. It is a story in progress. Each chapter is a page of renewal, healing, and unconditional love. God sees you. When you pray in the dark, when you wipe away the tears that no one knows about, and each tear he treasures like a pearl, not one is forgotten. He chooses you, not because you are perfect, but because you are sincere, because you long for him. When you cry out, "Lord, I need you," he comes close. He never hesitates. He offers the comfort, the light, the hope, and the guidance you need to keep going. You may not see your prayers answered yet, but God's delay is never forgetfulness. It is preparation. Sometimes he is strengthening your faith. Sometimes he is protecting you from unseen dangers. And sometimes he is preparing something better than you could ever dream that no one knows. You as well as he does. He sees your sleepless nights. He knows your loneliness. And instead of condemning you, he embraces you. His love breaks the chains of guilt, anxiety, and self-doubt. You are not forgotten. He looks at you and says, "You are my treasure. I love you, fiercely, persistently, and unfailingly." Even when the world is silent, when he answers you, wait for never come. God sees you. He is there, quietly, gently, supporting you every step of the way. When you feel most alone, that is when he is closest to you. And he whispers, "Keep going. Keep loving, even when no one sees. Keep giving, even when no one appreciates. I see it all." Asterisk, he sees the moments when you are broken in silence. Sees you loving with all your heart, sacrificing time, effort, even yourself, only to receive coldness, silence. But he says, "Don't let hurt close your heart. Don't let weariness harden you. Every act of love you do, no matter how small, reflects me, and the love you sow will not be in vain." As you wait for a change, for a miracle, for an answer, know that God does not stand still. He is working quietly within you, refining your soul, forging your faith, preparing you for greater things. Seasons of waiting, long or short, are sacred opportunities for you to draw closer to his heart. You may be struggling with illness, financial worries, or unnameable fears. You may cry alone at night or sigh in public, but no tear is wasted. God sees, God understands, and He whispers, "Do not lose heart." His promise is like a wind that rekindles the flame of hope. No pain is permanent under His hand. Weeping will turn to joy. Despair will turn to victory. Remember the cross. Remember that the place of greatest pain is also the place of greatest love. And the resurrection is proof that the ultimate victory is always yours. When you put your trust in Him, He calls you to a holy mission, to spread love, to live as light. If possible, support that mission with your own life, with your prayers, your actions, and your presence. But above all, don't let past sins or painful memories make you feel unworthy. When you repent, God doesn't. Remember the past. He sees a child who is forgiven, loved, and called to live in freedom. God sees you, both when you're strong and when you're tired. He sees the courage you show each day, the perseverance you maintain, and the love you continue to give. And He says, "I am here. I will not leave you. Just keep going, and you will see my love is a river of peace, flowing forever through your heart." There are moments in life that seem so ordinary, but are the turning point for a new beginning. Today is one of those moments. You don't have to wait until you're stronger, wiser, or more perfect. God isn't waiting for you to be perfect. He's waiting for one thing: a simple, heartfelt yes, a response to His love, guidance, and purpose for you. Don't let your past define you anymore. Don't wait for things to be perfect or for fear to hold you back one more time. The moment you trust Him, a new chapter begins. A journey begins, not based on your accomplishments, but on His abundant grace. God chose you, not because you're good enough, but because you're loved. You're called to bring that love to others, not in flashy or loud ways, but in every little act of love, every steady step you take with Him. And He promises, each step will be blessed, will not be wasted, and will lead you to a purpose greater than yourself. This is not just a word of encouragement. It is an urgent invitation from the One who sees your heart. My child, start anew today. When you open your heart, He will enter with a warm presence, with an unshakable strength, and with a deep renewal that the world cannot give. Every past failure, every fall, every seemingly lost your all will become the foundation for a new victory. He will not only pick you up, but will guide you to live with a confidence built on love. He will teach you to love more deeply, to persevere, and to walk with a purpose He set for you before you are born. So trust the divine process that is taking place within you. Be patient with yourself. Stay intimate with Him in every whispered prayer and every quiet moment. Because even if you only have a minute, a breath, God is there. He listens. He understands. And He walks with you. Say, yes. Begin again today. Walk by faith. For He is your guiding light. He is your sustaining strength. And He has never left your side. Not for a second. God sees you. He sees the little things that others may miss, the quiet acts of faithfulness, the prayers you whisper in the night, the times you still choose to love despite your weariness. He misses none of them. And it is your perseverance in the midst of trouble, your unwavering hope in the face of uncertain results, that pleases Him deeply. He says to you today, hold on to this message, share it, and don't give up. You may not see the big picture yet, but God has gone before you. He is lighting the path you will take, and your future, though uncertain today, is being prepared by Him, wisely and lovingly. He promises you and your family abundant blessings, protection in your weakness, provision in your need, and a peace that surpasses all understanding, not always visible to the eye, but always felt deep within. So keep going. Trust that every action you take in His name is not in vain. Every day you live with trust is a silent but powerful confession. God is faithful, and His promises never fail. In the quietest moments of your soul, God is whispering a message of love and hope to you. He sees you more clearly than anyone else. He hears every prayer, every unspoken dream, even the secret fears you dare not share with others. And He is ready to respond, not with reproach, but with holy wisdom and unwavering love He offers you a wonderful gift, a peace that surpasses all understanding, a peace that can calm your weary mind and keep your heart steady in seemingly insurmountable circumstances. God reminds you, do not base your self-worth on the praise or approval of men, for hearts change, and sometimes even the people closest to you can hurt you, but He does not. He invites you to place Him in the highest place in your heart, where He will always be present, faithful, and never leave you. He calls you to be a bearer of love and hope to other hearts in need. Maybe 3, maybe more. And as you open your heart, as you offer the comfort you so desperately long for, the peace of heaven will flow through you like a never-ending stream. If you are waiting for a sign, if you are praying for guidance, He is leading you right now. While everyone else may abandon you, He will not. His arms are always open, waiting for you to return, not in judgment, but in love. Talk to God as you would to your closest friend. As you bring to Him all your burdens, all your dreams, all the things you keep hidden in your heart, He will respond with healing, peace, and miracles you never expected. He waits for you every morning, not with demands, but with new mercy and new light. And when you say, I need you, I love you, those simple words float up to His throne like a sweet incense of worship. Finally, He says, you have been faithful with a little, I trust you with much. Your grateful heart is the key that unlocks abundance beyond all expectation. And what the world cannot give, unconditional love, unwavering peace, He will give you. God is sending you a profound invitation, full of love, full of power, full of hope. He calls you by name, not to rebuke you, but to remind you of the thee, precious thing that lies within you, a faith that can move mountains, a heart that can endure any storm. Because you don't trust in yourself, you trust in the Almighty, the one who never fails. He is opening His arms, inviting you to come deeper, closer to Him, where there is no fear, no judgment, only everlasting love and true peace. Every word He is speaking right now, if you listen to it to the end, will be a profound blessing to your very soul, a divine medicine for long-standing wounds. Maybe you are tired, waiting for an answer too long. But in the most draining moment, God comes quietly but surely with the answer you've been whispering in the darkest of nights. He knows every hidden worry, every forgotten prayer. And He delivers just in time, lovingly. He also reminds you, don't look for love where you're not appreciated. You're not an option or a forgotten name. Yours a priceless treasure. He will remove the toxic influences that drag you down, break the chains of pain that choke your joy, and He will lift you up on wings of hope so high that those who have looked down on you will be amazed at your brilliance, for you are always a precious gem in His eyes. He says, hold your head high. You are of immeasurable worth. It cost me my life to redeem you. The world may turn its back on you, but I will never abandon you. So speak out your faith, surrender your worries, your inhibitions, your burdens to me. Then move forward without fear. For every step you take has been guided by my light. And finally, He gives you a mission, not a burden, but an honor. Be a light in the darkness. Be an instrument of love and healing in this world. I am your fortress, your refuge. No matter how dark the path, my light will always guide your steps. You are never alone. You are not forgotten, and you do not walk alone, for God is always right beside you. God is sending you a loving message, a gentle yet powerful invitation, filled with hope and restoration. He wants you to know you are not alone. Even in your darkest moments, even when no one understands what you are going through, God is with you, faithful, close, unfailing. No one and nothing can take you away from him. You may feel exhausted, broken, weary in body and soul. But in those moments of seeming weakness, God invites you to come to him, not to try harder, but to receive a new joy, a new life flowing from him. His love is not a temporary promise, but an everlasting love that is always ready to dry your tears, pick you up, and give you the strength to overcome your circumstances. He says, "Do not be afraid when trials come. I am your shield and your foundation, the light after the storm. You did not come here by accident. He prepared and equipped you before you were born. And now he is calling you. Keep your faith alive, even if it is just a small glimmer of hope. Keep praying, believing, and walking, even when the path is unclear. Share his love with 3 other weary souls, for what you give will come back to you in the form of blessing. God does not leave you to fight alone. He sends angels to serve and protect you, to guard your every step, to ensure that the divine plans for your life will be fulfilled. Do not let negative words make you shy or shrink away. Come to him anytime, in any situation, because you are always welcome. Are you carrying unfulfilled dreams, unfinished plans, and hidden burdens? Give them to him. He not only listens, but he promises to bless you abundantly in time, in the right way, and always with love. He tells you, everything will be all right. Do not let worry sap your strength. I am leading you beside still waters, where your soul will be satisfied. God does not want you to simply survive. He wants you to live in full joy, through seasons of pain and into seasons of restoration, where blessings await. When you are at your weakest, it is not the end. It is God speaking directly to your heart, lifting you up, comforting you, and healing you. And then he advises you, stop for a moment. Don't let your heart be consumed by things you cannot control. Focus on what really matters: your family, your faith, God's word, and compassion for others. Let God guide you every step of the way, nourishing your soul with his never-ending divine tenderness. You are not alone. He will never leave you. And in this very moment, he is working to help you stand firm, triumphant, and enter a new season of hope and blessing. God loves you with an unshakable love, a love that is not based on your perfection, but on his sacrifice for you. In his eyes, you are not the sum total of your mistakes or failures. Every mistake you make, every stumble, if you come to him in sincere repentance, he forgives completely, and he remembers it no more. Even when you have strayed far, he is the one who seeks you out, not with reproach, but with gentle arms, always open to embrace you back. He invites you to live in that same spirit, to respond to hurt with forgiveness, as he did on the cross. He invites you to pray for your loved ones. Write their names down and offer them to him in faith, because every prayer is a bond that connects you to God, where love flows and miracles begin. And when the world outside is chaotic, when the news is confusing, do not be afraid. He is the stronghold for you and your family. When you are tired, confused, or anxious, stop. Do not rush. Come to God. He is not looking for a quick prayer. He desires a deep listening heart. Begin each day not with routine, but with real presence. And remember, the smallest victories, a word of forgiveness, an act of kindness, a step toward the light, bring joy to heaven. They are signs that you are moving closer to the path he has for you. He also says, do not pursue perfection. It is not a burden to bear. He does not expect you to be flawless. He only expects you to trust, rest in his love, and let his grace flow. His resurrection is the sure proof that you have been redeemed, and a new life is open to you. And starting today, a new beginning is rising within you, not loud, not showy, but steady and deep. Faith will replace fear. Peace will replace confusion. And each morning you will wake not with anxiety, but with a soul resting in God. In that silence, he whispers to you, I love you. You may not see your full worth, but I do, and I have never and will never stop looking for you. So lift your head, rest, trust. A new beginning awaits you, and God is walking beside you. Every step of the way to the end of the journey, God's love for you is everlasting, a love that is unwavering, undiminished by your failures, unscathed by the rejections and disappointments you've experienced. No matter how weak you are, how much you've failed, or how much others have hurt you, God never gives up on you. He loves you with a love that is fierce, tender, and perfect, a love that nothing in this world can break. And in that love, there is the strength to overcome any challenge. When you put your trust in him, no mountain is too high, no obstacle too insurmountable. He is quietly transforming you from within, forging within you a stronger spirit, a deeper faith, a heart that loves more deeply. No matter what enemies arise, no matter how rough life gets, God is the one who fights for you, and he will give you victory at the right time and in the right way. You are not defined by your past, not because of what you've done wrong or what others think of you. You are a person created by God, precious, unique, and with a divine purpose. Even though you've strayed and fallen, God has not abandoned you. You have an everlasting covenant, and he still calls you, my beloved child. On your journey of faith, he doesn't expect you to have all the answers. He simply invites you to say yes each day so that he can guide, heal, and usher in a blessed future. Even if you don't see the results yet, God's promises are always fulfilled in the right time, in the right way. And each small yes you say in faith is a step closer to his fullness. Hope never runs out in God's hands. Miracles are still happening, maybe quietly, but surely. Even if the results don't always come as you expect, he is still working for your eternal good. One day you will see a great harvest from your faithful prayers, and your heart will be filled with glory, because you know that God never fails. So do not be discouraged. You are not ordinary. You are chosen, kept, loved unconditionally. Be strong. Trust. Keep going. For God is turning every trial into a victory. Every tear you silently shed will become a river of blessing. And every step of the way, no matter what, he is with you and will never leave you. God's love is the ultimate safety, the place where you can lean without fear, where your soul finds true rest. He is your fortress amid the storms of life, your safe haven when the world around you becomes uncertain. Whether you are walking in the dark valley of anxiety or standing at the pinnacle of success, he is always there, companioning, illuminating, and guarding your every step. God understands your deepest weariness, the things you can't say, the silent tears behind your smiles, and the prayers you whisper in your heart. Nothing you go through is too small for him to care about. Even the softest sigh touches his heart. And when all seems to turn away, he is always waiting for you to return. No blame, no judgment, just love. In those moments when you feel weak, unworthy, or invisible to the world, God sees in you a precious, strong, and capable child. He wants not only to heal the wounds in your soul, but also to awaken the dreams that have lain dormant, and to free you from the chains of fear. Because in his love, you are not just forgiven, you are restored. God's love is a living fire. It nourishes, heals, protects, and sustains. It does not just surround you, but permeates your every thought, every breath. You do not need to seek approval from others, because only in Him can you find an unshakable foundation, a love that needs no proof, no conditions. He is the source of strength that never changes. Don't let your fragile emotions make you doubt. That love, He says, I love you nevertheless, nevertheless. Every prayer you offer, even a whisper in the dark, is answered with grace and power. And then, when you put your simple trust in God, miracles beyond your imagination begin to happen. He doesn't need your complexity, just a trusting, humble heart that stays away from negativity, jealousy, or gossip. In that simplicity, your faith becomes the key that opens the door to heavenly miracles. No matter how long the day is, no matter how life pushes you, God is always waiting for you at the door of grace, not to judge, but to hold you close and say softly, I love you forever. You don't need to hide your mistakes. You don't need to prove your worth, because God's love is eternal, unconditional, and doesn't change with your feelings or actions. He loves you right now, completely, fully, forever, no matter how big, chaotic, or silent the world feels. God is always near. He never leaves you, and especially in your weakest, most broken, most confused moments, just whisper His name. He will answer, not with judgment, but with tender, merciful love. The tears you shed are not in vain. He holds each one, not letting them disappear, but using them to pour into you new strength, new courage, and a comfort that can only come from heaven. God does not expect you to brace yourself to be strong. He invites you to lay all your burdens on Him, from financial worries, health concerns, broken relationships, or uncertainty about the future. Nothing is too heavy for Him. Your past, with all its mistakes and hurts, is not something He will use to condemn you. Instead, He erases, heals, and opens a whole new beginning. God's love is a light in the dark. When the darkness seems overwhelming, when all paths seem closed, remind yourself, the light is still shining. Proclaim His love, for darkness cannot exist where His light is present. That perfect love not only comforts, but also dispels your deepest fears. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. In God's eyes, you are infinitely valuable, chosen, loved, and guided step by step in His hopeful plan. The dreams you thought were dead, God sees them, still kindles them, and they are still preparing to blossom. You are His dot, and if you ever doubt that love, look to the cross. There, unconditional love was inscribed in blood, in sacrifice, in complete forgiveness. God knows all your failures and mistakes, and still chooses to love you. His resurrection is the assurance that you too can walk in victory over sin, shame, and even death. When you are exhausted, God is your unfailing strength. When you are lost in the storm, He is your shepherd who guides you through the winds. When your mind is troubled by anxiety, His whisper still echoes, I love you forever. It is the living word, the anchor that holds you, preventing you from sinking into despair. And the best part is, you are not alone in your struggle. Even if you don't understand the why of today, you can trust in the good He has in store for tomorrow. Don't let the words of others or your current circumstances distract you. Keep your eyes on God, for in Him is light, hope, life, and love that never changes. The last word God wants to send you is not a sigh, but a gentle yet powerful invitation. Trust me. Faith is the key that opens the door to miracles, even in places where you seem defeated. Let God's love be your daily resting place, for nothing can separate you from His love, a love that is unwavering, unconditional, and tireless. You do not need to chase after human approval, because your true identity comes from God. His word defines you. not criticism or rejection. You are a priceless treasure, sealed by the Holy Spirit and held in the loving hands of your Creator. And so you can approach Him with confidence, without needing to be perfect. He does not demand perfection, only a sincere heart, a sigh, a small prayer, even if it is just, "I need you." No burden is too heavy for Him. Your future, your finances, your health, your worries about your children, your marriage, your old hurts, give them all to Him. He doesn't remember your sins. He doesn't rehash your failures. He just wants to heal and restore you, bit by bit, with His gentle and powerful grace. No matter how broken your life is, He can rebuild it all, turning the pieces into a beautiful picture of salvation and hope that God has chosen you, not because you are good, but because you belong to Him. You are called to be a light in a dark world, a sower of love and healing. Every act of love, forgiveness, every whispered prayer has eternal value. And when you are misunderstood, rejected, or criticized, fear not. You are not defined by the eyes of the world, but by the infinite mercy of the one who saved you. God sees it all, every tear, every silent sacrifice you offer. He treasures every tear and uses it to water the dry lands of your soul. Even weakness does not make you less in His eyes. It is in weakness that His power is fully revealed. You are not a victim. You are a victor in His name. Remind yourself of that whenever fear, doubt, or sadness comes. Your journey is a masterpiece being written by the hand of God. Every chapter, dark or bright, has a purpose. Don't stop seeking Him, whether in the noise of life or in the rare moments of silence. If you ever think you are unworthy, remember, God doesn't choose the best. He chooses the one who wants Him the most. Wherever you are, whatever your heart is, He says, "My child, I am here." Keep the faith, live in gratitude, and let His love be the solid foundation that sustains you through every season of life. Wherever you are in your journey of faith, in the dark of night or in the light of day, remember that God is listening. Every prayer, every tear, every silent sigh is not lost in a void. He is working, even if you don't see it, in a perfect timing beyond human understanding. As you continue to pray, even in your weariness or in silence, you are entering a spiritual land where the darkness is pushed back and the light begins to shine. Don't be discouraged if no one understands, if your kindness is not reciprocated, if the answer doesn't come. God is there, not leaving, not changing, not giving up. You are not forgotten. You are called to love, to forgive, to continue. It is your quiet love and steadfast faith that is a light in a cold world. Trials do not destroy you. They train you for a new season, stronger, more mature, brighter in the name of God. Look to the cross where God showed His perfect love, and remember that the resurrection is not just an event, but a power that lives in you every day. Don't let the past hold you back. In God, you are completely forgiven, restored, and called to walk in newness of life. And when the night falls, rest in His presence. You are created with love and for a purpose. You are not invisible. You are not alone. You are a living witness to God's unchanging love and power. So go, with courage, with hope, and with unwavering faith. God is with you, and the best is yet to come.